Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to paint a white butterfly. So I have created this basic structure of butterfly. This is very basic structure. So take all your time to create this structure. You can create other structure as well as per your liking. So today I'm going to use purple and blue color for the background, and for the butterfly, as this is white butterfly, so I'm going to use a very light shade of yellow and green kind of shade for the butterfly, so which is actually towards the green or towards the yellow, whatever you want you can take it. So I'm keeping it towards the yellow side, having a hint of green as well into it. Keep it watery because we want it very light in the center part of the butterfly, but as we are using wet on wet technique, so wet your butterfly wings thoroughly, evenly, and go throughout your edges as well. So apply a very fine layer of clean water into the wings. I'm using bigger brush as of now. Now you can use a smaller brush as well. So go back and forth multiple times, cover edges as well, so that we are not missing any part or any corner of the wing, and just fatten the area smoothly. Create a very fine layer of water into it, as you can see, a shiny layer of water. So once done, you can apply this yellow green mixture towards the corner. So I'm keeping these two corners with the yellow color. I'm extending a color a little bit throughout the wing like this, and same thing I'm going to repeat for the lower wings as well, but that I'm going to do later. Okay, now my wings are still wet, so I'm applying black color towards the top corner. So I'm not brushing anything, I'm just applying or tapping my brush with color towards the corner, and it is spreading automatically as it is quite wet. As we need very smooth edges towards inside, so as you can see the color is spreading, and that is what we wanted. We also need a round shape in between, so create these two dots in the center. This will also spread a little bit, but that is what we want here, because we want a very smooth kind of texture or velvety kind of texture that we will get when color will gonna spread. Now repeat the same thing for the lower wings as well. So first apply a very fine layer of water, and then apply green color towards the corner like we did for the upper wings. Same ways, this time I'm keeping the shade little towards the green side. Anyways, we are going to cover the corner with the black color, but we need a little bit hint of green and yellow in the wings. That's why I wanted to keep it like that. as we are using wet and wet technique, so once the color gets dried, it will gonna fade a little bit, so you can overdo with more color into it. Now I'm adding more patches of black into lower wings with little different shape. So I'm giving this kind of shape for the lower wings with very dark black patch like this. Maybe we can add 2 more small patches like this. Now as you can see, the colors are little faded here, so I'm adding more black into the corner, and with the help of dabbed brush, which means not too wet and not too dry, I'm going to blend the color a little bit. So make sure your brush is not too wet and not too dry, and then start blending your color, and then try to spread the gray color which you are getting throughout the wing towards the top side of the wing. So you are getting a little bit hint of gray kind of color towards the upper side of the wing, and same thing we are going to repeat on the other wing as well. You can add a little bit black color in all the patches that you have. Now add more black towards the inner corner and blend these color with the help of dabbed brush. Make sure your brush is not too wet and not too dry while blending. Extend the color a little bit and create some pattern like this. Make sure your pattern is similar on both the wings. I'm just extending my gray color and creating these patterns. You can always blend your color to smoothen your edges or to glaze your butterfly wing, but make sure your brush is not too wet or not too dry while doing these steps. Now I'm going to repeat this for the lower wings as well. So I'm adding more black into black patches, and I'm going to slowly spreading my color into the wings. With very fine black or gray color into it, and I'm also going to create some patterns. I'll try to create the same pattern on both the wings, lower wings. And repeat the same process for the other wing as well. You can keep the inner corner little dark, that is also fine, or you can keep it like that also, which is also fine. I'm keeping it on the darker side. Now let's create the body of the butterfly. So I'm doing this with the black color itself. You can add other shades as well, like we have used a hint of green in the wings as well, so you can use green shade in the body as well. But remember, as we are creating a white butterfly, so don't overdo or don't dominant other color into it. Make sure we are creating the white butterfly itself. I'm adding more black towards the inner corner, but this is absolutely optional. If you don't want it, just skip this part. Try to blend the color as much as you can with the help of depth brush. Now let's create the background. So we need to apply a very fine layer of water throughout your background, and then we need to apply different color into it. So in today's painting I'm using black and purple color, so I'm mixing black color, so I'm mixing purple color and blue color in between randomly, not thinking too much. Make sure you are not ruining your butterfly shape. So apply a very fine layer of water first, and do not create a hard edges into your background. Keep your edges smooth. So make sure you are applying a very ample amount of water into your background first, and then apply color into it. And repeat this process throughout the butterfly. You can choose other color combination as well as per your liking. I'm using these two colors. You should not have any negative space. Keep your edges smooth. So apply ample amount of water throughout the sheet, and then apply a layer of color into it. And let's blend the color a little bit, and we are done with today's painting. Once the color gets dried a little bit, we can add antenna of the butterfly, and we can also add a little bit texture in the body. So with the help of black color itself, I'm adding little texture in the body. antenna of the butterfly using tip of my brush. And that's it. We are done with today's painting. Thank you so much for watching.